What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this might be one of the biggest OCG metagame breakdowns we've gotten pretty much up until now. You're gonna see the numbers and you're gonna be like, what the heck is this? This is insanity! 208 top performing decks from 43 tournaments that were held in Japan, mainland China, and Taiwan during the first 2 weeks of May, basically. I think that's 12 days. 12 minus 1 plus 1 is usually 12, unless I'm really bad at maths, but let's get into the pizza. Tri-Brigade is more than others. That's usually a problem. There's really, not to be fair, there's so much variety. It's just that, I want to say this is borderline even a better thing, because those other decks, I mean, the decks that aren't others, but that are kind of others, if you can understand what I'm trying to say, are all doing relatively well without being like disproportionately good. Alright, except for Tri-Brigade. That's like yeah, it shouldn't be there. Yeah, it should be at like 10% with his little brothers and little sisters, like Sky Striker, for example. But yeah, I mean, it's really crazy how certain decks just never want to die. Shaddoll was a good deck back in 2014. Zodiac was a broken deck back in 2017. Sky Striker was a really good deck in 2018 and 2019. And Prank Kids won a YCS in like 2018, something weird like that. And yeah, okay, yeah, those Drytron and Virtual World are relatively new. Orchest wasn't good for that. Oh, no, actually, Orchest was good for really long. Anyways, let's get into it. So, Tri-Brigade 51, 44 of them, they call them Zodiac Tri-Brigade, but in reality, it's just pure Tri-Brigade with 4 Zodiac cards. It's 1 Thoroughblade, 1 Whiptail, 1 Rat, and then 1 Barrage. Yeah, don't think that this is like 10 Zodiac cards, fully dedicated engine. No. And then the 6 Tri-Brigade, I actually think this makes less sense because you're going to see really soon, but I do believe that the Zodiac engine gives you something that is way too necessary in the form of not only Zeus, but also Drancia, which offers you the ability to pop an annoying card that is going to be the main subject of this video. Anyways, Zodiac, Ancient Warrior, Lyra Lusk, Tri-Brigade, man, only 1 out of 51, that's kind of a letdown. I'm a bit disappointed. The Virtual World with 19 representations, very respectable. VFD is still a thing. I mean, the card's still good. It doesn't suck. 1 VFD is all you need to make your opponent pass turn, and then if you can kill them, they're dead. So the only reason why 2 VFD was kinda needed was because of the fact that if you got hand shopped, for example, if your first VFD got stopped, you could make a second one, and you always had a follow-up. Even if your opponent managed to kind of play it out and survive, you would just be like, no, second VFD, insult to injury, you're dead. But yeah, with the recent ban list for the OCG that limited the VFD, it's a bit less, yeah, it's a bit harder for Virtual World to do something like that, but they can still play the game really well, unlike the TCG where they just don't have VFD at all, and people just aren't even giving them a chance. Nobody's really trying to play Virtual World in the TCG. That's kind of unusual. I feel like the deck is still pretty respectable, but again, those are just my 2 cents. Anyways, Prank Kids, 3rd best deck. This makes no sense, because for the longest time, Prank Kids was like down there, literally 4 to 5 representations, and out of like, yeah, okay, sure. So 16 representations out of nowhere is definitely something that I can consider shocking. Like Zodiac was doing so much better, and now where is it? 14? How the tables have turned. This just, I don't know, man. I really don't get why this is suddenly a thing. But at the same time, you're going to read the article after, and well, I'm gonna read it. You're just gonna listen to me talk, but yeah. Anyways, 14 Drytron, 14 Sky Striker, only one of them Zodiac, LMAO. Orchest, one of them played lawn mowing, the other ones were just regular. 11 Shaddolls, just too many variants, I'm not going to talk about them. 10 Code Talkers, wow, that's really nice. Oh wow, 10 Code Talkers, that's twice as more as Adignister and almost on par with those other decks. Not bad. The fact that it's actually double Eldritch, pretty insane. And obviously 3 Eldritch, not okay, only 1 pure. That's just so weird. Oh my god. It was like 1 Zodiac Eldritch before and then like 10 regular Zodiac, and now it's like 1 and 3. Yeah. 5 Phantom Knights, 5 Ignisters, 5 Adamantia, 4 Endymion, 4 Thunder Dragon, 3 Dragon Maid, 3 Zephyra, 2 Dino, 2 Infernoid, ooh, 2 Neuron, 2 Spiral, One Altergeist, one Cyber Dragon, obviously. Madolche Magician. That's, if I had the deck list for this, it would be pretty nice. Madolche Magician, okay. That's obviously, don't confuse this with Dark Magician. This is a pendulum deck. Salamangreat and Subterror or Guru Control. Alright, now let's get into the reason why you already know it. Mystic Mind is so annoying. And look at the amount of back row removal in this deck. 1. And basically, if you don't have Harpy's Feather Duster, how do you out the Mystic Mind? Well, if you can go first, you have the Zodiac Drancia, which can destroy it because it didn't resolve yet. You activate it on the field, but the effect it didn't apply yet, so your opponent can still use monster effects, and then you can just chain to destroy the Mystic Mine. Or Cross Out Designator is another good way of outing the Mystic Mine. Granted, you play your own Mystic Mine as well. So as long as you don't draw it, you can always out your opponent's Mystic Mine, even if you don't have access to Harpy's Feather Duster. Now, what I really like about this configuration, instead of randomly playing Cosmic Cyclone and garbage cards like that, is that even if you go first, you can set the Cross Out Designator, your opponent can go Harpy's Feather Duster, you chain Cross Out and you banish the Duster, and your back row does not get popped, and you still have Mystic Mine to beat your opponent. So you don't really have to play any bricks. It's not really like the Gamma Driver package, where if you want to make one card really good, you have to play one bad card. So this deck list is just pretty well built, honestly. I have absolutely nothing bad to say. The Tri-Brigade lineup is just always standard. It's 3-3-2. 2 for Ceres, and then 3 for Nerval again, so everything is a 3 of except for Ceres, because the effect that it has that is unique is a bit expensive. You have to discard a Winged Beast, or Beast Warrior from your hand to special summon it, so it's obviously good, it's just, like I said, expensive. Anyways, for the hand shop, how he's playing, let me guess, 11, 6, 8... I'm just so good at the game. I always randomly guess, and it's always exactly what I think. What can I say? What can I say? On top of being perfect, I'm humble. And now, the really unique thing is that he's only playing 2 Revolt, and not 3, which is searchable by what is the name again? Is it Baron Blossom? I forgot. No, it's Bloom, something like that. I forgot, but yeah, the new Link 2 Tri-Brigade. That is probably one of the best monsters that you can summon now. People aren't even playing Simorgh because their real turn 1 board would be something like Appaloosa, Shuanglong, Drancia, and Revolt back face down. And it's not as hard as you might think it is. Yeah, there should be a couple of ways to do it. But anyways, now for the side deck, 1 Pankratops, double Nibiru, triple Lancia, triple Gamma, and Driver. It's just crazy how you can play 11 hand shops and then still side into freaking 8 more. 8 more. Imagine playing against combo. Imagine losing against combo. And yeah, and you even have Pankratops. And again, Anti-Spell and Imperial Order are not just floodgates against your opponent, but you can side them in even going second, so if your opponent goes at Anti-Spell against you, you can cross out Designator to banish it, and then still use all of your other spell cards. So this is another good argument to play one-ofs in your side deck. In the OCG and the TCG, maybe it makes a bit less sense because Cross-Out Designator doesn't exist, but I'm going to make a full review on this, don't worry. Alright, Virtual World, I usually don't really like discussing that deck because there's nothing too unique, but the really important thing here is noticing a trend of Mystic Mine always being main decked at 1, with Cross-Out Designator copies always being main decked as well. This is pretty huge. The fact that Mystic Mine is this impactful because it literally makes your opponent deck out. Yeah, that's kind of scary. I mean, especially when you see a deck like this that doesn't play much back removal, and even the side deck, that's not too much. I mean, Imperial Order you can draw at any time, and then obviously MST, Twin Twister, but still, it's not that much. And yeah, I mean, I'm just really surprised to see just such a... I mean, just so many interesting trends like that. And yeah, obviously for the hand shops, he's not playing too many. Maxi is always a 2 of in the Virtual World deck, so 5 hand shops and that's it, that's all. The deck is inherently good going second because you don't really have to rely on a normal summon to play. Everything can just special summon itself, and the main deck was not crippled anyways, only the extra deck had 1 copy of VFD down, but that's it. And yeah, pretty cool. Alright, now they literally call this Mystic Mine, but obviously it's Prank Kids. And why is Prank Kids so good in everywhere you go, man? Prank Kids is destroying it in the OCG and the TCG. And this guy has a really sick deck list. This guy's smart, man. Only one Roxy's, which is already something that people don't really have the balls to do, honestly. Every time I see deck lists, people are playing 2 Roxy's, and honestly, I don't like it too much. I think 1 Roxy's is perfect because it's not as good as these other guys. If you want to dodge Nibiru, you should try to make your combo in 4 summons, and if you have Roxy's, then how are you getting access to the other flavors? It's gonna be a bit more annoying. I mean, it's still definitely a thing, but it's just, I don't know, I think Roxy's, especially the fact that you have to banish a card if you want to use the effect, it's not like optional to banish one from your hand and then draw one. You have to do it, and then you special summon. It's technically every Prank Kids is like that, where you have to gain 1,000 life points or you have to inflict 500 and then special summon. It's not like a bonus effect. So the fire guy, for example, can be negated with Perform Mage Damage Juggler. So that's actually kind of really insane. Just like how Damage Juggler can negate Wavering Eyes back in the days, which was an engine card, a blowout card, everything. It got your engine started and completely insta-won against your opponent. Anyways, yeah, so 10 monsters, and then for the hand traps, let me guess, 14? Just a random number again. 2, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12... I messed up. Okay, yeah, it was 12, but still, yeah. 1 Ghost Bell, 1 Imperm, that's it, because you want to counter them with Crossout Designator. This is the 3rd deck in a row that plays Crossout Designator. I think we can safely say that Crossout Designator and Mystic Mine are the main MVPs of this OCG format. Pretty sure the results speak for themselves. Not really my opinion, though. I don't really care about anything. This guy only plays 1 Xyz, and it's a freaking Zeus and not a Toad. You might be wondering, why would you play Zeus but with no Xyz? My friend, it's because of tactic talents. You can steal your opponent's Drancia if you're playing against Zodiac Tri-Brigade, and then attack over something, and then make a Zeus on main phase 2, blow up their entire board. And yeah, it's Merry Christmas. You don't have to give them anything back into the end phase, and you keep a gigantic annoying monster. Really nice. Alright, apart from that, I don't really have anything noteworthy. I mean, 2 Pandemonium, only 2 field spells with 1 Terraforming, 1 pranks. I think that's the name. Yeah, obviously that wasn't yeah, no meme was intended there. And then yeah, obviously 2 Called by the Grave, 2 Tactical, 2 Lightning Storm, Monster Reborn, Thunder Dragon Fusion because of the Anaconda into Butler, and that's it. That's all. Oh yeah, Thunder. Oh, the Thunder King Kaiju, LMAO. You can search it with Thunder Dragon Fusion. It searches for any Thunder monster in the alphabet. I'm pretty sure you can also search for Electric Virus. That could be a card that people might start playing against Dragon Link one day. I'm going to also make a video on Electric Virus. It's a really good card. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss cannot do anything about it. Alright, Takinaka finished 4th in 12th. Yeah, okay, 46 participants. Basically 4 out of 46. Playing Drytron, so everything here pretty standard. Okay, yeah, that's the Monster Reborn, only playing 2, and then the card that draws, playing 1, but he's playing Pot of Prosperity. Pretty interesting. 3 Emergency, 2 Herald of Orange Light, only 2, not 3. And only playing 1 Eva, which is the unique thing about this deck list. No, Manju, obviously, Diviner of the Heralds is just a better card. It gives you the option of also sending Entis, so you can start destroying your opponent's cards. Apart from that, yeah, I mean, people don't really want to play just too many cards that do the same thing. Like the field spell for the Drytron is only a 1-of. The fact that he's only he's playing 2 ritual spells might be a bit too much, but whatever. It's not like I was a good Drytron player in the first place, so I'm going to trust him. Alright, Sky Striker. Oh my god, Engage. Imagine looking at Engage and, yeah, in a deck list and not, you know, banned. Oh, that's ridiculous. 3 Ray, 1 Rose. You can afford to play only 1 Rose when you have Engage, which searches you the Hornet. 2 multi-roll? You guys are freaking nuts! What? This deck is broken! Nobody plays it? You guys are crazy. 1 Kagari, I don't care. 2 Engage, 2 multi-roll, and 1 Kagari is the nuts! This deck, if I was in the OCG, I would be playing Sky Striker. The deck's nuts! It's ridiculous. Anyways, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash, 2 Ghost Bell, 3 Veiler. Wow, 6, freaking 9, 11, 12 hand traps. With so many board-breaking cards, oh my god. And look at that variety in the options. Wow, 2 Widow Anchor, 1 Afterburner, 1 Jamming Wave, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Shark Cannon, 1 Area Zero, 2 Cyclone, Duster, Upstart, Rhoda, Terraforming, Mystic Mine, Metaverse. You really don't want to lose going first when your opponent has, I don't know, just He's playing combo and stuff, and then 2 Solemn Strike on top of that. I would be playing There Can Only Be One, though. I think this, to be fair, Solemn Strike, There Can Only Be One, they're both good going first and second. I'm going to respect Solemn Strike over There Can Only Be One, but the opposite also makes sense. So, yeah, it's up to you at the end of the day. What do I think about this deck list? I think it's pretty cool. The only thing maybe I would consider potentially changing would be trying to up the Shark Cannon maybe to 2 or 3 copies. Maybe try to migrate the Jamming Waves to the side deck. And apart from that, nobody plays Droll and Logbird, right? Well, maybe in the side deck, but yeah, 2 Drolls in the side, and then 0 Drolls here, 0 Drolls here. Okay, yeah, you shouldn't be too afraid of playing Upstart and stuff like that. Upstart is at 3 in the OCG, so why is this guy only playing 1 Upstart? In the TCG, this would be considered a blasphemy, and people would disown you. Anyways, with 12 hand traps in the main deck, this freaking guy had decided to play an extra, what, 4, 5, 8 extra hand traps. 20 hand traps. Yeah, my deck is hand traps featuring, I guess, some Sky Striker cards, but not that many. I don't really need them. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. In a good way. Not really, but yeah. Pankratops, obviously, everybody and their mother is citing Pankratops or Zuking Alpha. Pankratops, 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 and the Pankratops. Yeah, the card's pretty good. Dimensional Barrier is also seeing a bit of popularity in people's side deck, so that's also a card that you have to start respecting if you weren't respecting it. If your deck only exceeds summons, for example, I don't know, a freaking Zodiac, you're gonna pass turn to a Dimensional Bear, so watch out. Anyways, 3 Thorblade, 3 Viper, 3 Ram, 1 Bunny Blast, and 1 Rat. I will never repeat this again because everybody in the OCG literally is playing the exact same lineup of Zodiac monsters. Now, I kind of disagree with the one of Nibiru, but at the same time, it's a card that you draw off of Maxi, so it's fine. It's not like Crossout Designator was ever trying to banish the Nibiru, because you can definitely play the game very well in 4 summons only, and you're not even playing Mega Clops, so you don't even have to do the full combo that summons like 10 billion times in one turn. Nah, who cares about that? Alright, 9 hand traps, right? Yeah. Forbidden Chalice, okay, not Book of Moon or something like that. Interesting. I guess he respects Link monsters like Appaloosa, which is something that I think makes sense. Not playing Forbidden Drop because it would be expensive unless you send something like a Tenki, which is kind of free. No Dark Ruler because it cannot be used when you are trying to go first. It's just a spell card, so it sits there in your hand. Regeki is really good against Tri-Brigade decks. They have no spell and trap negates. And then obviously Harpy's Feather Duster, Mystic Mine again. That's only like the 10 billion deck. 100% of the main decks are featuring Mystic Mine. And before someone still says, oh no, Mystic Mine sucks, who cares about the card? Yeah, everybody is playing Mystic Mine and Crossout Designator, except for like this deck, because it's like not a combo deck at all. It's like a control deck, but yeah, anyways. Oh, that's Retaliating Sea, I think. No, that's Contact Sea, and that's Retaliating Sea. Oh, that's actually so cute. So if you're playing against Shadal and stuff like that, you're not gonna lose against them, like, ever. And same thing with Prank Kids. Actually, do they have a way, Prank Kids, of outing the Contact Sea? I think they don't. Oh my god, they don't actually have a way. Oh, Anaconda, yeah, but like the Anaconda and then lose, so I'm down with that. Yeah, and then for the Zodiac deck, well, they have Ossa. Yeah, that's the Earth version of Hita. Anyways, the rest of the main deck is boring AF, so we're just going to go into the Orcus deck list. Shoutouts to Milano, the last time I saw freaking Engage and Hornet, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no Widow Anchor, no Ray, no... I mean, people weren't even playing Ray in Orcus anyways. Okay, 1 Gizmek, 1 Wand, 3 Nightmare, 1 Girsu, that's limited, apparently, 1 Harpor, 1 Skeleton, 1 Bombard, 1 Grapher, 1 Arma, triple Scrap Recycler, no Scrap Dinosaur. Even despite the fact that it searches the Scrap Recycler, people are still not playing Scrap Dino. Very, very interesting. 1 Nibiru, triple Maxi. Nibiru doesn't hurt you. You don't really have to play it, but yeah. 3 Ash, 1 Ghost Bell, triple Crossout. Ah, finally a deck that doesn't main deck Mystic Mine, but it side decks it. 100% of the deck list either have it in the main deck and the side deck. I changed my statement by a very slight margin. Anyways, yeah, Torg is ready to return. Babel. this is definitely looking like a very fair and healthy strategy, LMAO. And then, yeah, oh my god, everything in their mother is limited. One Kigari, one Galati, as MBT would say, one Mascarenda, a Union Carrier, because the OCG definitely knows what they're doing, Konami! Oh my god, yo, I don't know, you press F for respects for ABC players who had to lose this card just because of freaking Drytron. Oh my gosh. Burl Code. Barricade. Phoenix, Longirisu, Unicorn, Trizbaenia, Boom Boom, Zero Boros, and Access Code. Alright, even more hand traps because we never have enough. And yeah, more board wipes. Lightning Vortex, this is going to be the next reprint in the Cyber Strike structure deck, so definitely get your hands on 3 copies of the structure deck ASAP, so you can definitely pre-order your 3 Lightning Vortex. I said Vortex. And, of course, Regeki and Harpy's Feather Duster again. Everybody is also playing a Duster. I wonder why. The card kind of has a good effect. Alright, Invoked Shadol. That's also another really good deck. Oh my god. So, what is really interesting about this deck list, he's playing only 2 Schism. Well, that's kind of a lot anyways, especially in this kind of version. He's not really playing like pure Trap Shadol, and 1 Rest Shadol Incarnation, 2 Dynamiscus, and then 1 Torrential, but no Crossout Designator, and obviously he's playing Mystic obviously. 3 Alistair, 2 Beast, 2 Squamata, 1 Dragon, 1 Ariel, okay, 2 Wendy, 2 Hedgehog, so usually when people play Shadol in Vogue, they usually play just 2 ofs instead of 3 ofs, even for the good Shadol monsters, because you don't want to start drawing too many identical cards. They won't really have effects. And then 3 Maxi, 3 Veiler, because of, it's a light attribute. That's the only reason. No Ash! Finally, this guy is not scared of getting Maxi'd. The main reason why people always play Ash in every single deck isn't just because the card is universal. It also is because it negates Maxi. That's one of the most important things that you have to know about the OCG. Anyways, Double Meltdown. This card is semi-limited in the OCG. 2 Invocation, 3 Shadol Fusion, 3 L Shadol Fusion, 2 Disparity, 1 Super Poly. Is Super Poly at 1 or 3? Because if he's only playing 1, that's kind of not ideal. But if it's a 3, but if it's at 1, then whatever. Duster, Terraforming Mind, blah blah. Alright, for the extra deck, nothing too unusual, so I'm just gonna pass here. And then a bunch of holy macaroni! 2 Sanctum, 3 Lancia, Scythe, Ogre, Ghost Bell, MST, because... Alright, I'm going to tell you something. People are playing MST over Cosmic Cyclone because if you play something like Crossout Designator, usually people play Cosmic Cyclone. So if you Cosmic Cyclone them, they can Crossout Designator to negate your Cosmic Cyclone, and then you're screwed. Whereas if you MST them, nobody really plays MST, so you're going to catch them off guard and their Crossout is just not going to do anything. So the logic behind MST over Cyclone definitely makes sense, and also it's because of Artifact Lancia. So just a bunch of arguments to play MST over Cyclone. Anyways, in conclusion, fucking Mystic minus the nuts. That's pretty much it. And then Zodiac Tri-Brigade is always the top dog around here. And we can obviously clearly see the other decks and what they look like. I'm really glad that, again, Akira, man, the freaking homie, he's always hooking us up with the, you know, the goo, always the juice stuff. And this was a beautiful OCG metagame breakdown. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the beautiful package because it motivates me so much to keep making videos like these. Always news, combo videos, deck profiles, testing videos, etc. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.